And we're back exactly where we left off. Apparently, I was paused, like, quiet for 4 seconds for some reason. Anyway, particularly skilled tribe of Dwarven Smiths. I doubt anyone can make it in the style they do. So would these dwarves make another one? I'm not 100% sure the Yamakawa tribe exists anymore. I would think Reldo, the palace librarian in Varrock, will know. He has done a lot of research on the races of Gillinor. I don't suppose you could try to track down the Yamakawa dwarves for me. I've got so much work to do. I'll give it a go. That means we have to go all the way to Varrock, the library of Varrock, which I've never been to. So great. That's just great. But that means what we can do, instead of just walking there, we can port to the, you know, to Lumbridge, and we can walk to Varrock. Gotta get stuff on my screen. I gotta clean it. All right. So yeah, we walk to Varrock, and we, make gold. I'm hoping because apparently I've heard you can make two of these special swords using the ore you have to mine. So I'm thinking what we can do is we can do that, and we use one of them just because. And I want to see if it matches the idea for the final look for the character I want to do. For this character, I mean. For when we eventually stop doing questing and combat skills and start focusing on other types of skills. I also have to make sure I have a bow that matches the look too. I'm pretty sure there'll be one. Because eventually I really want to do some ranged grinding. Just because I've heard ranged can be really useful in certain like areas of expertise and like combat. It's useful for bossing, from what I've heard, and that's something I am going to be doing with this character. I'm probably going to do bossing into sort of like a mini season 3, or maybe a full season 3. Who knows? I could make a lot of videos regarding this, and most likely by the end of the first season, I will have enough resource or enough money to get a decent laptop and better recording software and just literally everything anyone could ever need ever. I'm gonna quickly talk to my clan for a second here, ask them where Varrock Library is. God dang it. I cannot spell today, people. Where is Varrock Library? Northeast. Thanks, guys. Yep. Just another day in paradise. That is, I believe, the clan leader, Jaw Ripper. Pretty cool dude from what I've seen. One thing I'm gonna want to do, yeah, Art Museum. I can't do for Art Museum yet, because that involves a hunter quest, and I don't. That's a members thing, and I can't really do that yet. But that's one of the things we'll be doing, because we'll be doing hunting eventually, and eventually I'll just be making so much money that it's not even funny. So yeah, try to think though. So I know what. Trying to think though. By the time we have the final look for this character, if I still want this to use the Santa hat or not. Who knows? Maybe then it'll become like an iconic look for me. God. Well, we have to go to the castle. So when we leave the city for wherever we need to go, which is apparently some kind of weird ice caves somewhere in probably the northern regions. Ooh, air runes. Those would be useful for later, but I gotta save my inventory. Alright. We need to find this library and talk to this. Yeah. By the way, you'll notice I have a bit more health now. Uh, not by much, but just enough. Oh, there's the king, King Rold. Hello there, your majesty. Not the man I was looking for, unfortunately. Yikes. So it's probably up on the upper floors? Alright, let's see. Where is the library? This might just be half the episode, me looking for the library. Which would be terrible and sucky and... There's a prayer terminal. Wow. I'm an idiot. I just called it a terminal. What is this, a fucking sci-fi game? Uh, it might not be up here. Yeah, that's a prayer thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna pause the video until I find it. So I will see you then. Found it. It was literally at the back of the building, like any intelligent person would probably know. So it's a guy named Reldo. Hello, stranger. I'm a nerd. What do you know about the Imikado dwarves? Dwarves. The Incamdo dwarves. Ah, yes, for many hundreds of years, they were the most skilled smith. They used secret smithing knowledge passed down from generation to generation. Fortunately, about a century ago, the once thriving race was wiped out during the barbarian invasions of that time. So are there any Imkado left at all? I believe a few survived that, but the population destroyed. They'd want numbers of even further. Sorry, I'm not doing any funny voices for this. We're a bit pressed for time. I believe there are a couple living in Asgarnia, near the cliffs on the Asgarnian southern peninsula. They do tend to keep to themselves. Alright, Asgarnia. I believe that's where we're in now. They do tend to not... We may have more luck talking to them if you bring them some red berry pie.